Welcome to my writing realm. My name is Tanya Stephenson and I'm a self-published author. To find out more information about me and my publications, please check out my website at www.tanyastephenson.ca. Stick around to the end of this episode for fun writing prompts or challenges, and also some exciting writing contest details. Episode 2. Today is Monday, February 7th while I record this, and by the time it airs, it will be February 15th. For those of you who celebrated Valentine's Day, I hope you enjoyed it. If I had a crystal ball, I'd let you know how mine was. Today I want to talk to you about self-publishing platforms and the recent improvements they've made and share my thoughts with you. In 2020, the very first platform I attempted to use was Smashwords. It was recommended to me by a fellow writer who's been self-publishing for years. Here's a little info about Smashwords. It was founded by Mark Coker and it began operation in 2008. It is a free platform, meaning it is 100% free to upload and publish your ebooks. In addition to having its own bookstore, it also sells to other platforms on your behalf or distributes to other platforms. This includes library store apps, Apple Books, Amazon, and so many more. Because of its large reach and popularity, today it is still one of the most used self-publishing platforms for ebook. My first attempt with publishing on Smashwords honestly did not go well. The interface was not simple and therefore not user-friendly for the less technically experienced authors. Following their formatting guidelines to prepare a Word document for upload and auto-conversion into ebook was extremely challenging. Basically, it's just filled with information. I'd reached out to customer service at that time, which ended up being Mark himself, and I asked for assistance. After a few times of attempting to follow the lengthy online and over-detailed instructions on how to fix my document and trying to follow his suggestions, I pretty much gave up. But Mark was absolutely awesome. He took my document and fixed it for me, which is not something all businesses will do for you. Now, after going through this painful process a few times, I decided to make sure I had a pre-formatted ebook ready to upload in advance, rather than using a Word document and going through the conversion process. Since then, it has been smooth sailing. It had been a while since I'd uploaded any ebooks to Smashwords, and this year I published my true story called Living Undiagnosed. To my surprise, when I went back to Smashwords, they've actually updated the uploading process, and it is so much easier to follow, and it's actually visually appealing. It's wonderful to see that Smashwords is making improvements on their platform, which makes me want to keep publishing with them. Now, the second platform that I tried to self-publish with was Amazon KDP, or Kindle Direct Publishing. This was super exciting for me. The thought of being able to sell my ebooks on Kindle was exciting. Like Smashwords, it is free to upload and publish ebooks and print books. Their interface is much easier to use than Smashwords, and I could understand it without having any questions. And their audience, well, come on. Amazon is massive. So many people use Amazon and their Kindle apps and devices. It was truly a great opportunity. Now for KDP, they offer a free downloadable app called Kindle Create, which helps you turn your document into an ebook format. For the most part, it's very simple to use. However, recently I found I can't use it at all. When I open the Kindle Create application on my desktop, I have zero visibility to any of my files on my computer, thus making it impossible to use. So, for now, I'm using an ebook file, which I've already created using a different platform to create it. Now, I've also reached out to other writers and self-published authors, and they are also experiencing the same difficulties as I am using the Kindle Create application. Now, this brings me to Draft2 Digital. This is my absolute favorite publishing platform to use. Their website is visually appealing, easy to use, and their ebook conversion software, which is built in within their website, offers so many options to make each book unique. Now, once I go through the upload process, I can download a copy of my ebook in different formats. Now, one thing that I can say is that the Mobi version is not compatible with the KDP upload process or dashboard. Although Mobi is KDP's format of choice because it is their specific format. But the Draft2 Digital EPUB format does work with KDP. So for my most recent publication, this is what I used. Draft2 Digital is an aggregate publisher like Smashwords, meaning they distribute your ebooks to multiple platforms. This includes, but is not limited to, Apple Books, Kobo, Amazon, library stores, and so many more. The only thing is, if you are going to use Smashwords and Draft2 Digital, you have to make sure that you don't double which platforms they're distributing to. For example, Apple Books, if both Smashwords and Draft2 Digital distribute to Apple Books, then you make sure you have to unselect that option from one of those two options. Now, one of my favorite things about Draft2 Digital is that they also focus on continuous improvement and growth, finding new platforms to distribute to on an ongoing basis. They also have a YouTube channel where they post public and live meetings to discuss self-publishing, where they also involve the audience. And they also have video tutorials on how to use their website. Overall, they are very much for authors and support self-published authors, and that is their focus. Finally, the last platform that I tried, which is talked about much less than all of the others that I've mentioned, is Google Play Books. Ebooks uploaded become available for purchase through the Google Play App Store on mobile devices and can be purchased virtually worldwide. To set up an account, you need to go to the Google Play Books Partner Center website. Although this website has less to offer than other publishing platforms, it is super easy to use and vastly underrated. Similar to the others I've mentioned, they often update their available reports so that you can better track your sales and view sales history data. So my questions to you are, have you used the platforms that I've mentioned? If so, what is your favorite one and why? And if not, what do you use and what do you like about it the most? Leave me a comment or send me an email at tanyaswritingrealm@gmail.com and I'll be happy to share your opinion with everybody else. Today's publishing assignment. Explore other self-publishing platforms that you have never tried before. Would you consider trying them out? This is where a pros and cons list may be helpful. Or maybe chain watch some YouTube videos that offer reviews and other people's experience and opinions. Well, that is it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to talking with you next time. Have a great day, afternoon, evening, night, or whatever, and happy writing.